Okay guys, so I am quickly doing my hair, trying to get ready to film this video before I take a little short hiatus. I told you guys we were moving, so we're in the process of trying to get stuff together. I got my scissors, so I'm gonna just take my scissors and I just kind of take off, you know, those little stray pieces. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just gonna, you know, trim any of those little pieces that just look kind of gross. Okay, so I'm gonna take this hot mess here and try to detangle it. I've got my little steamer here. It's right here on the counter. Let me not move it because I don't want to scald myself with this scalding hot water. We're going to take this and try to just break it down. The steam is coming out of the nozzle right here. So I got it for the most part detangled, and as I speak I encounter a tangle. And so I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna twist this up with leave-in conditioner, the multi-use oil, and the twist elongating style cream. So with a little bit of the leave-in conditioner, and I'm just gonna put it on from root to tip. A couple of drops of the oil, because the section is really small, it's not a large section. Just like that much of the elongating style cream. And then what I'm gonna do to try to get a little bit more stretch, I'm going to braid it at the root. Okay, I'm just gonna twist that, and then I'm gonna split the middle section in half, and I'm gonna twist the rest of the way. Then take my little tangle teaser and just kind of detangle the end so I can get through it easily. So let me see if I can, and plus this side has shrunk a little bit, but let me just get rid of these little let it dry. It's not wet, it's just, this one feels totally dry. This one has a little bit of dampness just from the steamer and the products that I put in. So I'll just hang out for a couple of hours and I'll be back. Okay, so it was a long day, and yeah. But anyhow, I just went ahead and pulled it apart. So this is how I'm gonna go to sleep tonight with my, I guess I'll pull my cap over it. So there I am, ready for bed. See you guys in the morning. Okay, now I'm ready for bed. I had to moisturize. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today I wanted to get a video in, so because some of you guys may know we're relocating, so we're moving, and so I'm gonna probably be out of pocket for a little bit, but I wanted to try to get another video in, and particularly because I want to make sure that I am showcasing you lovely ladies on the before the gray and after series. So but yeah, so today we're just gonna do a makeup look. You guys seem to like when I do my makeup look, so I'll be more than happy to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. Hoping that everybody is well. We're gonna start out priming. I am already cleansed, moisturized, all that good stuff. Y'all know the routine. But we're gonna do some BECCA Backlight. I'll stick it here or here so you guys can see what this primer is. I really like using this because it gives you a really nice lit from within look. You can wear this by itself and put a little mascara, a little gloss, and out the door. I think it gives your skin such a beautiful, radiant glow. So yeah, this product here is really good. Yeah, you know, for me, this, and forgive the noise, the boys are back there in the background. Yeah, they might be a little noisy, but yeah, so this move kind of came as a sort of a shock and a surprise, but a really good one. So we'll be headed back to Georgia. And so I'm really excited about that. Memphis was good. I mean, you know, we had a nice little stint here in the city of Memphis. Rhythm and blues. Yeah, I got a chance to go to like Bill Street, which was really cool. So I did all the touristy things. Unfortunately, when we got here, we got here in 2019, and it just seems like, you know, just trying to get everything, you know, situated, you know, like the boys with school and trying to find a good placement for them. And it just seems like once we got those guys settled, boom, it was like, you know, Corona hit and everybody was shut down. So not knowing anyone in the city, not having any friends or relatives, you know, it's been, you know, it's been difficult. I won't lie. It's been almost, you know, sort of isolating. But, you know, for the most part, you know, it's not been too bad. Once everything kind of reopened, you know, we were kind of able to get out, check out a couple places. And, you know, I had friends come, a couple friends flew in to visit with me, which was really nice, and got a chance to check out some places here in Memphis. So, and it's odd because just when we are kind of getting a little acclimated, it's like boom, you know, my husband was offered a position to move within his company and brought us right back to Atlanta. So excited about that. Let's see, I'm using my NARS to just kind of clean up around the brows. So I'm just going to use this little flat definer brush Okay, so I just kind of customized my my foundation. They're Morphe Fluidity. All of these are neutral tones. So we've got, I have an f3.5, an f4.40, and a f5.60. So most of it is like equal parts this, and then just a dab of this. I think I'm gonna go in with the f3.120, just a little bit under the eye and wherever I see, you know, some darkness. There is that one right there. I'm gonna primarily be using my BK Beauty brushes. I love these brushes, they're awesome. So you'll, you know, see me kind of use these throughout the video. But this one is brush number 206. It's sort of an oval, yeah, oval, kind of flat, nice definer. But I'm gonna use it just to apply that, right under here. I'm just applying that wherever I see any darkness, which is primarily my eye area underneath, just to kind of cancel out any darkness. Now I'm gonna actually go in now with the foundation, and I'm gonna use brush number 106. Sort of it's not really dense. It does have some nice give to it, but I think it'll buff that foundation out pretty well. Now you want some full coverage? This stuff is no joke. It's gonna give you full coverage. That is for sure. So I try to go in as light as possible. Obviously this time I didn't go in as light as I thought I did. I don't have a Morphe concealer, but these matte concealers, for some reason, they just don't work well with it. So we're gonna go with our,
oh, sorry, Mom.
So I'm gonna go in with this caramel, the NARS cream, what is it? Creamy Radiant, what is this? Radiant Creamy Concealer, whatever. And this is caramel. All right, let's see what we can do here. That I went under my eye with, and I dab it in that foundation and just kind of go over my lid. can take this little flat definer. This is Delium Tools. This is number 776 flat shader brush. And I'm going to go in the powder that I set everything with. Used the Dermablend, and this is Warm Saffron, and then I use Sacha Buttercup, the yellow powder. Love this Melt Cosmetics. It's the Rust palette, and I just think it's beautiful. Those are all of the colors there. Maybe I'll go in with Antique. A little bit of Mar. Yeah. I'll go in with that, the Rust color. And I'm taking my PK Beauty brush number 203. And I'm just gonna blend that towards the middle and then just buff out around the edges. I said I was going to take Antique, which is this color here, as if I just use my finger to place it. All right, then I'm going to take that and blend that into Okay, so I decided to go ahead and complete one eye and show you guys how I did it instead of having to do both of them at the same time. So this little wing liner that I've been digging on here lately.
Okay guys, please forgive the horrible placement of that eyelash. I just noticed it when I was editing. So the eye that I am currently working on gives you a much better view of the eyelash. And but yeah, I mean, clearly it's operator error, and you know, we're not always perfect.
Here, and then I'm gonna just connect the dots like that. And then at that point, it's just like color in. It's like you give yourself a little stencil. And then for me, what I do is I look just like, you know, right at my mirror, because I have some of that skin. Okay, so there's that wing. But already I tend to like this one better. It's always the one that I like more than the other. Okay, so there's the wing. Now, how do I get the inner corner? I have this really nice, fine little brush. This is the Golden Triangle. This is a Delium brush. It's brush, the liner brow brush is the 760. And it has a really nice little fine angle point. It's real tiny. Kohl liner. And I just use my spatula and I just shave it off and put it on there. That's what I do. My brush. And I just follow the line, the inner line, just so from from outer to inner, and then I come down here with the brush flat against the bottom part of the lash line and fill in there. Brush is doing everything for me. Yes. You will get that, you know. And there it is. Here's the eye. And I'm gonna finish this up, come back, and we'll do the hair. Okay, guys, so everything's kind of put together as best as it's gonna be put together. Let's tackle this head. Yeah, and I just put that band around my head just to kind of keep that, you know, makeup from getting around my edges, because a lot of times I hate having to scrub that off. All right, so we just gonna pick. So
once again, pay no attention to the dreaded eyelash to your left.
You guys saw the other day or previous clip where I just used the steamer to get the hair from being so tangled. So now we're just gonna here we go. And that is our final look. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so today's lipstick is E for Effortless. It's a MAC lipstick. Not pretty? I love that. Okay. Okay, there we go. It looks like I just have this one little white patch. Yeah, you guys know all that gray hiding underneath there. But there it is. I don't know, you know, some days my hair looks more gray. Also, you have to consider I have studio lights here, which, you know, will do highlighting and depth, so the darker it looks even darker than what it really is. So
that is our look of the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this was one heck of a long video, so I apologize for that. But you know what we gotta do. Hey guys, so starting off our episode today is the beautiful Joy. Now, Joy began her journey in August of 2019. You know, basically, she just got tired of the frequent trips to the salon and covering the gray. You know, we know that story. So, in her words, Joy says, you know, my vanity was keeping me from making this transition. So, this 50-something-year-old said no more. Guys, this is the beautiful Joy. Okay, guys, so next is Tiffany. Now, Tiffany started her journey in January of 2020, and she started the year with a big chop. Isn't she gorgeous? I was like, wow. So Tiffany shared that transitioning away from color was frightening for her, but she felt that, you know, starting over and allowing her hair's natural or authentic DNA was absolutely necessary. This, guys, is absolutely stunning. Thank you, Joy, for sharing these amazing photos. You look lovely. All right, guys, so next up is Cynthia. Now, some of you guys may remember Cynthia from an episode of Before the Gray and After when she was featured last year. Well, Cynthia decided to give us an update. Love updates. Well, Cynthia's been gray now for 2.5 years and still embracing her beautiful salt and pepper curls. This, guys, is the new and improved Cynthia. Thank you so much, Cynthia. It's beautiful and it has grown. Okay, guys, so this is going to conclude this episode of Before the Gray and After. Thank you so much, Joy, Tiffany, and Cynthia. You guys are stunning. We'll see you guys next time.